Hey, do you have a CPAP machine? If you do, stick around, you're going to want to hear this. So, if you're a fellow CPAPper, this is one thing that I could tell you that you're going to need. It is the Easylogger ES960. So, this is the Easylogger ES960. Okay, this is a 96,000 milliamp hour battery, and we're going to talk about why it's useful for you and why you're going to need it. Currently, I am running the ResMed AirSense 11 with the nose pillows. That's what works for me. The settings usually is about pressure level anywhere between 4 and 6. So I just did a pretty extensive test with this device to see how long this device will actually power my CPAP machine until it's no longer usable. So I encountered a situation where I was not really able to plug in. I could have if I wanted to, but what's the point of testing things if you don't try it out? So I ended up using this device in my CPAP machine with the humidity setting set at 3. And this is what I was able to get. I was able to use my device for 20 hours and 27 minutes. I was able to charge my iPhone 16 Pro Max twice and my AirPods one time. Now I just charged the case. I didn't actually have to charge the iPod or the AirPods to full capacity. They were already fully charged, but at night I know my case was running low or my batteries were running low on my AirPods, and I just put them in the case and I know it was drawing and charged that. Now, these settings are just for me, but you could expect to get around 20 hours or more of use with your Easylogger and the ResMed system. Again, I had to charge my phone, so I probably pulled away a little bit from my longevity. I could have probably gotten 3 solid nights, but for me, that's what my nights were. It was 3 nights. I was averaging about 8 hours of sleep. However, on one of the nights, I was only able to get about 5 hours out of it. That was just because of the situation that I was in. I was unable to sleep, and so I was actually not able to get solid rest. But you can pretty much count on getting 3 full days of use. Now let's talk about why you need this. If you don't go camping, or you're like, I have a motorhome, or I have my house and I don't really go camping. Let's talk about it. Well, this device also has like a two-way features where you can plug your device into the Easylogger and then the Easylogger into the wall. It'll stay charged. And let's say you're in a place where maybe you just lose power. Well, if you lose power, well, you have that on your nose, it's going to depressurize and you're going to feel like you're suffocating. Not a good thing. Now, with that, this will automatically kick over and it'll automatically transfer over to your battery, adding for a seamless transition, which is what you want when you're sleeping, because nobody likes getting woke up in the middle of the night. I know I have trouble going back to sleep. So if I wake up feeling like I'm gasping for breath, then I know I'm not going to be able to sleep for the rest of the night. So all bad. So something that will basically power my device through some sort of electrical grid failure. It's kind of a good thought. It comes with 2 chargers, and it comes with 2 USB and a USB-C, and then you can charge it via your car or a USB-C as well. On the backside, there's a light that emits a really white, pure white light, or if you want something a little more mellow, you can have like that soft white, that yellowish light. Now with the light, I'm going to tell you, like I said, with the 2 settings, in a very dark room, yes, it'll power on. You'll be able to see what you're doing. If you're, need to do some quick moving things around or maybe get ready for bed, this will work. I don't really think it would be good for you to have it on and read a book unless you had it pointed directly at it. Anyways, the cost is about $250 on Amazon. I don't know how to put a link in the description. However, if you go on Amazon and type in Easylogger CPAP battery, this will pop up, and it's the biggest one that they have. Again, 96,000 milliamp hours. My iPhone is, I think, 4,600 milliamp hours. So, it can charge my phone countless times. This is not TSA approved, so if you do fly, you will have to check this in to your bag and put it underneath the plane. That does kind of suck. The total weight of this is about 6.5 pounds. So it is heavy, but with the handle, I'm easily able to hold it out. I'm easily able to, maneuver it with just my finger. It's nothing crazy. They do make smaller ones. They do make lighter ones. However, those are more for like the one night use. Personally, I wanted something that I can go 3 days with. That's just what I needed. Another thing that's really cool is if you're out camping, you're out doing your thing, you can also charge this with solar panels. So you can pop a solar panel on this, run it by USB to the USB-C. You can buy those adapters on Amazon. It's pretty simple. You plug into the solar panel and you plug it in there and you have power. So definitely a good win. It's definitely a good home emergency device. And for me personally, it's, having the peace of mind knowing that if the power shuts off or because of like maybe a fire or an earthquake or some sort of natural disaster, I'm able to actually get good rest and keep moving forward. Also, for camping, this is definitely the one. 3 days of use, plus you get a solar panel. You could probably get 4, maybe 5 days out of it. That's a win. Again, that's with humidity settings. I didn't want to change the way I did anything, and just it's what worked for me. Yeah. I know they have different CPAP machines, and I don't know the specifics for what device or the Dream Catcher one or the AirSense 10. This is solely for the ResMed 11 AirSense, and for me it was just what I know. I'm just trying to pass on that information. This will power it for about 3 days.